Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to another online English lesson with Teacher Bear for grades 3 and 4. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is all around us and the world right now. That is the COVID-19. And today I want us to focus on the vocabulary or some of the words that we put with COVID-19 so that we can understand it clearly when we hear about it in the world. When we talk about these words, I don't want us to worry too much about spelling. I care more that we can hear it, say it, and maybe read it if we see it while we're reading. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, the first thing I want to make sure we can do correctly is I want to make sure we're saying the words correctly. So, COVID. Let's say it together. COVID. 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 Okay? And it kind of looks a little bit like this. Okay? That's what the virus looks like. But we'll talk about more of that later. Now, a lot of people I notice when they say it, they miss this letter V. V. COVID. I hear it said like this sometimes. COVID. These are two different letters that have different sounds, and we need to make sure we're clear about which one's which. Okay? COVID. Vid. Not COVID. Wid. Okay? COVID with a V. So let's make sure we say it clearly and correctly. But does COVID-19 have a different name that you may have been hearing? What is that name? A lot of people are also calling it Corona. Okay, let's say it together. Corona. 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 Okay, or you might have heard it called coronavirus. That's because COVID-19 is a type of coronavirus. So a lot of people also just say coronavirus for the name of this virus. But what is a virus? Let's look at that word, virus. Let's start by saying it together. Virus. 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 Okay? What is a virus? Okay? This is what a virus looks like. The COVID virus looks like. But they're very small, so small that they live in blood. Okay? You can't see them with your eyes. So what is it exactly? A virus is a small germ that lives in someone to grow. Then it makes them sick. So a virus needs a body to make it its home so it can copy itself, which is the same to just having lots of babies and making its family bigger. It needs to live inside a person or an animal's body to do this, which is why it's very hard to deal with and to see. The way the virus gets into your body is it has to infect you. Infect. Let's say this together. Infect. Infect. Okay? What does it mean to infect? This is simply to make someone sick. So if the virus infects you, the virus gets into your body and makes you sick. If I infect you, it means I have the virus and I share it with you. Okay? Let's look at how an infection can happen. We can see, think of it like lots of little germs getting into one body. Okay? It's sort of like an attack almost. Okay? And again, the first picture is not a picture of COVID infecting, but it's a picture of something being infected. The picture on the right is more of what COVID virus looks like. Okay. When lots of people get infected and we see it moving from country to country, city to city, this is it spread. This is how the virus spreads. Okay? Let's say it together. It's one syllable. Spread. But let's focus on those first two letters, sp. Okay? Say that with me. Sp. 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 I know a lot of people might make the mistake of turning this into a 2-syllable word. Spread. Okay, this is incorrect. We want to say that SP as one sound. Correct, spread. Incorrect, bread. Okay, spread, bread. Okay, let's be clear of what this means as well. This is when a virus passes from person to person and to cover a bigger space. Okay, let's look at some pictures to better understand this. When it spreads from person to person, imagine one person is sick first. Then they spread it to 2 of their friends. Then those 2 friends spread it to their 2 friends. And this keeps happening and happening. Every person spreads it to 2 other people, or maybe even more, and it gets bigger and bigger. If we look at the map of how this happens, the virus might start in one country or one city, and then people traveling can spread it to other countries. So if someone in China started with the virus, then they fly to America, they have spread the virus from China to America. So this is that word spread. Now, when a virus spreads and it gets really bad and it covers a lot of places, we call it a pandemic. Pandemic. Let's say it together. Pandemic. 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 This is when a virus spreads very fast to a lot of people and places. Okay? COVID has become a pandemic. It's spreading faster than other sicknesses and it's spreading to more people. Okay? Just think of more of the map having the virus. More people around the world have the virus. You can think of it as the virus attacking our world very quickly. Okay? It's almost like it's attacking us. That's when it becomes a pandemic. Okay? Now that's a lot about the virus, a lot of words about the virus, COVID. But how does that affect us? How do we think about it in our life? Okay? Well, the first thing, if you have the virus, you'll show symptoms. Symptoms. Let's say it together. Symptoms. Symptoms. Okay? And symptoms are the changes we feel in our bodies when we are sick. Think about when you've been sick. What changes in your body did you feel? For COVID-19, some of the symptoms we are seeing are fever. This is when your body gets too hot. We see a lot of people right now testing this by putting a thermometer in our mouth or our armpits or the laser on our forehead. Another symptom of COVID-19 is coughing. This is a really bad symptom to have because it helps spread the virus. Okay, when we cough, and spit can come out, and in the spit is where the germs or the virus can live and spread to other people. Another symptom we see of COVID is being tired. Now, being tired doesn't mean you're sick. Okay, you can be tired if you did not sleep or if you did lots of exercise. So when we're talking about tired as a symptom, we mean extra tired, okay, for no reason. Okay, you didn't do anything to make you tired, you're just sick, so your body feels tired. Okay, so how can we, in our life, stop the spread of COVID? Stop ourselves and other people from getting sick? One thing people have been doing is quarantine. Now this is a big and kind of scary word, so let's practice it together. Quarantine. quarantine. Let's say it together. Quarantine. 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 Okay? So what is quarantine? This is to stay inside, away from other people, to stop a sickness from spreading. Okay? So it might look like this. If you're at a hospital, they'll put you in a private room all by yourself so that you can't spread it to other people. Another way to quarantine might be at home. Okay? This is just staying in your house and not leaving and having contact or seeing or touching other people. We call this self-quarantine. A lot of people are doing this if they travel to different countries. They are being asked when they get home to self-quarantine, to just stay at home for 2 weeks so that they don't spread the virus in their city and country. Another practice that people are doing to stop the spread of COVID is social distancing. This one we're hearing a lot right now. Social distancing. Let's say it together. Social distancing. Social distancing. Social distancing. Whew, that's a lot. We hear this a lot. This is just keeping more space between you and other people to stop the spread of the virus. This is why shops have been closed and restaurants have been closed and people have been asked to only go out for important things. This is all about social distancing, keeping away from other people, because the virus cannot spread to other people if you don't get close to them. Okay, what does social distancing look like though? Okay, just being far away. Don't get too close. Okay, you might have seen some funny pictures of people wearing things that don't let people get too close, or people wearing hats to measure the distance, okay, that you can't get too close. The last thing that you can see people doing to stop the spread of the COVID virus, they're wearing something on their up here. Do you know what it is? If you said face mask, you are correct. This one is pretty easy to say because it's only 2 syllables. Face mask. Face mask. And this is a cover for your face to protect your nose and mouth. But if a virus lives inside our body, why do we need to protect our nose and mouth? They're holes that go into our body. Okay, they're the 2 easiest places for the virus to get in. Okay, especially if we're doing 2 things: cough and sneeze. Okay, these are the 2 easiest ways for the virus to get out of our body and into another. So having the face mask protect our nose and mouth stops the spit and germs from leaving our bodies and from other people letting it get in. Okay? So let's look at some people using face masks. Some of this looks okay, but some does not look right. Can you tell me which pictures are correct and incorrect ways to wear a face mask? Let's have a look. Number 1. Correct. Yeah, they're wearing their masks very nicely. They're covering their face, their mouth and nose completely, and there are no holes or anything in it. Good. How about number 2? No. The face mask is supposed to cover your nose and mouth. She's cut holes right where her nose and mouth are. This doesn't make any sense at all. This looks like a silly person. How about number 3? Correct. This does a very good job covering their nose and mouth. And it looks a little more comfortable than the other one as well. How about number 4? Take a look. No, of course not. This is silly. You know she's wrong also because I think she knows she's wrong because she looks to see if anyone's watching because she knows what she's doing is wrong. Okay, if she were to sneeze, the mask would open and all the germs could come out anyway. So the mask is not helping. Okay. With COVID-19, it's important to stay healthy and safe. I hope that you guys are doing this, and hopefully knowing some of these words can help you understand what's happening and what to do better when dealing with COVID-19, the coronavirus. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned some good English words for COVID vocabulary. Have a nice day and stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.